So you, they want to hear that announcement has been made that I have been elected the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So you, they want to hear that announcement has been made that I have been elected the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Free men and women, I salute you in the course of our nation's history, and I salute you in the name of the struggle. Our country is bleeding. The soul and spirit of our nation is crying for justice, crying for righteousness, and crying for vengeance. Mahmoud Yakubu, professor, stabbed the very soul of Nigeria when he graduated from having inconclusive election in his first term. He has graduated to overvoting in his second term in office. In the first term, the PDP and opposition parties were disenfranchised and disillusioned by the concept of inconclusive elections. The new strategy adopted by Mahmoud Yakubu now is overvoting. 90% of the states' result that was presented announced overvoting. Strongholds of the PDP, they declared overvoting and cancelled results in those areas. I have done a computation of all the overvotings recorded, amounted to over 2 million votes. But because they do not want the margin of cancelled votes to be more than the margin of winning, they reduced it to 900 and something. But it is a fallacious lie, it is a malicious lie, it will not stand. I want to announce to Bola Ahmed Tinubu that your victory is temporal and evaporative. I repeat again, your victory is temporal and evaporative. We will upturn that stolen mandate. And the battle to salvage Nigeria from these economic cankerworms and financial scavengers, from these demons in power, for us is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. We will do everything within legal means. We will do everything assisted by God Almighty to make sure that the mandate of the people, freely given to Atiku Abubakar, is retrieved. We spent over 400 billion naira just for a caricature show. INEC deceived Nigerians. President Muhammadu Buhari and Professor Yakubu Mahmoud, they are the greatest con men that came out of Africa. The whole concept of redesigning Naira was a deception because monies were given to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC shared new notes across the country on election day, while PDP was starved of funds. So the issue of going to court, accusing Emefiele was all part of the scam, was all part of the drama, was all part of deception, a grand style of deception against Nigerians. But I want to warn that this is not the end. This is not the end. Justice at the end of the day shall prevail, because weeping may tarry for until night, but joy cometh in the morning. The Holy Book said, shall we continue in sin and ask grace to abound? We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. I call on all PDP supporters all over the country and all lovers of democracy not to allow this to stand. In an unjust society, silence is a crime. I remain lying.
I salute us once again in the course of our nation's history, and I salute us in the name of the struggle. I am addressing Nigerians today that we must do everything to retrieve the stolen mandate by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because we cannot have a man who is suffering from advanced dementia as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. If we allow this to stay, will Nigerians imagine a Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressing the United Nations? And possibly, as President addressing the United Nations, he will introduce himself and say, I am Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of Burkina Faso. Do you know the international damnation, the international condemnation, the international ridicule that will, bring on Nigeria and Nigerians? So we must do everything to make sure that we restore and retrieve the people's mandate of Atiku Abubakar back to him. As I'm speaking with you, area boys in Lagos are already relocating to Abuja. There's excitement in the highland. All the bad boys, the area boys, are already planning to move to Abuja, where their grandmaster is relocating to. And I want to say, very soon you will start seeing snatching of bags, you will see snatching of phones, you will see breaking into people's cars, because area boys will invade Abuja. Marijuana will become very popular. Drugs like cocaine, heroin will be sold like pure water on the streets. And people like MC Oluomo will relocate to Abuja. And NURTW will now also take over the metropolis of Abuja. We should not allow that to happen in a sane society, in a civil society. So I call on Nigerians to say the battle to retrieve the mandate of the people, the mandate freely given to Atiku Abubakar, is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. We must recover. We must recover. We must recover the people's mandate. Never should we allow a drug baron certified by the court of law to be the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Pablo can never be the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. I remain Dino Melaye.
How is that? How is that? The Jagaban. Thank you. How are you? You know how we are going. Atiku. Where are you guys going? No, we just came. We landed just before you.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot be our president.
So you, they want to hear that announcement has been made that I have been elected the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So you, they want to hear that announcement has been made that I have been elected the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is a serious mandate. I hereby accept it. That I am profoundly humbled that you have elected me to serve as the 16th president of our beloved country. This is a shining moment in the life of any man and affirmation of our democratic existence. To serve you, be your servant, and not be your leader. To work with you and make Nigeria a great country. I take this opportunity also again to appeal to my fellow contestants to let us team up together. It is the only nation we have